Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Faster Than Light. As I said, we're going to this way. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and their repair crew can't approach without being fired on. It's probably because they're not Engi. You promised to help and then do Engi things. Disable the defense system. With an ion weapon, that would probably work better. Engi crew members, like shooting it with missiles or whatever it was that we did before that they were upset about. Engi crew. Your crew member is able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. The station gives you its thanks along with a reward. 53, we got tons of money back. Actually, since this moves over this much, I could probably get this one too. We will again be buying all of their fuel. You arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel. Waiting by the beacon, they hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. You know, I know how that feels too. It's not very good. An Engi ship hails. Engine upgrade necessary for travel home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. Mind control we're not going to do. If I'm not doing any kind of boarding, I realize that you could use this on the pilot and they'll lose their stuff, but we're going to knock their shields down anyway, so we don't really need that too much. The fuel we will be purchasing all of. Then we're not going to use that. We're going to shut them down before they have a chance to do that. We're not going to have stealth, most likely, at least not this soon. So that was their only options. No. Hacking could be cool. We are using drone parts already, though. I do need to be able to distribute 29 points of power, though. This is for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 6 is 18, 20. I need to be able to put in 9 more points of power, and even if I fully upgrade these, I might not be able to get there, since the first few points you buy are cheaper. So probably buying hacking, just so that we have the option of doing that, could be pretty good, since we're already doing drone part stuff anyway. So let's pick up hacking. It'll at least add us, like, some good options and stuff. Or if they hack us, we can launch this on their hacking thing so that we can stop their hacking. Jump. We have purchased all the fuels. There must have been rich pickings for pirates around here up until the war broke out. You show them that they should despair. 2-point single shot, halberd beam. At least we know that they have good taste in weapons. Pew. They, however, have terrible timing. I guess they had to get rid of that anyway. So, now that this is charged and you don't have shields, how should I turn your ship into Swiss cheese? Probably something like this. I think that's the only way I can hit 4 rooms and still hit your shields. Yep, I think that's the only way I can hit 4 shields. Or 4 ships starting on the... 4 rooms, not 4 ships. 6 fuel for surrender. Okay. 6 jumps worth of scrap? Sounds good to me. That's more than I would have gotten if they just gave me like 50 for killing them. Hire a crew member, you have to dismiss one. Hire a crew member, you have to dismiss one. There are a number of ships stationed at around a rest stop. You immediately receive a message saying, if you're looking for some bodies to fill up your ship, you've come to the right place. I am not actually. I'm actually looking to replace Matt. Actually, I guess that would mean that we were looking. It doesn't matter. More Engi controlled. More Zoltan. Holy crap! This is green all the way until there. We were actually in civilian sectors the entire way, and there's no way we can choose to do anything else now. That's kind of neat, honestly. Civilian sectors are some of my favorite. On a wing and a prayer? Oh, there's an achievement for not repairing your ship before the 5th sector or something. Hey, we actually got achievements. You've arrived in Engi space. The Mantis have been threatening the Engi core worlds. But you should be able to stock up for your journey. Speaking of stocking up, I would have to jump back if I did that, though. Let's hop down here, get fuel, and then keep going. Your scrap, ours. Our weapons for you. Could get that. Chain burst laser. The dual shot laser decreases in cooldown the more it fires. After 3 volleys, it only takes 7 seconds to charge. Is that better than the Gatling one, then? That's a faster shooting 2-shot laser. That's pretty cool. Charge on, heal bomb could be pretty cool. But we're not going to be doing any boarding, so I don't expect our crew to be taking much damage. They can probably walk over there. I would like to get another Zoltan. However, it doesn't appear you can actually sell crew members, you just dismiss them. Which I don't know how that works in space. You probably just put them in the airlock and then poof them out into space. But we can wait on Allison, or whoever we're going to end up getting. Let's just pick up all the fuel, and then move on. Sector 5, we should start looking towards triple shields now. I think this is probably a good time to do that. A small platform orbits near this beacon. It looks like a refueling station of some sort, and is cheerily broadcasting reasonable prices in a spectrum of frequencies and languages. This could damage us. You dock and signal the fuel station staff to begin refueling. Wait for them to finish. Blast doors. Seal your blast doors. One can never be too careful when docked. Pirates hidden on the station are confounded by your security locks, turning an attempted ambush into a fish-in-a-barrel firefight. You take control of the station and take its fuel reserves. Awesome! I didn't know that super doors could do that. I didn't know there were blue options for doors. 5 extra fuel, that worked out phenomenally. Only these two, only there. Alright, so we can do basically whatever we want as long as we get over here. That's good to know. You can never be too careful. Sometimes you can only go at it from one direction. Anti-ship beam drone. You find an abandoned mining station on a nearby moon. A quick scan shows no life forms. However, you discover a usable drone schematic. And 27 scrap. There was something that I wanted to upgrade, I think. Was it weapons? Oh no, it's shields. We're going to work on shields. We need to get 100. Come over here so that we can maximize jumps. We won't be able to come here afterwards. There's a single ship at this beacon. They hail you. We could really use some help. Our FTL navigation system is shot. Can you help us get to a nearby station where they can patch us up? I'll take your fuel. Great. Take this bit of fuel as down payment. Down here, which will let us go up. Alright, we'll work down then. I can do that. We're in danger. Counter the remote hacking. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational, and you move into attack. But your hacking system counter their remote hacking. Your hacking system automatically counters the digital assault, and you move in to fight the ship. With everything intact, they have 2 of the dual lasers that fire faster as time goes on. That's a problem. So we're going to shoot this at the shields and get ready to do everything else. We do lose our hacking, though, because we had to use it on that. Oh, and they have a beam. They're actually very well equipped. Anything that I could... No, defense drone's not going to help here. I'm going to have no choice but to hit your weapons. Let me see if I can hit 4 here. Yes, I can. I need to take at least one of those offline, because if both of them are online, they will hit me. Good. Keep landing. I believe in you. Good, at least one of them missed, which means their thing won't be able to... Good, that worked out great. 4 fuel. With the pirate ship destroyed, your ship's systems is restored to full functionality. You salvage what you can from the debris. 100. Boom. Triple shields. Now we just need the power. Yeah, I probably need to do that. If we have the backup battery that I haven't had to use once. Both of these can make it to store. In fact, this can too. Here, 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 here. No, I don't know if we could make that in time. There's no point in going to a store with that little fuel, or that little scrap, though, because we have a decent amount of fuel now. Even though each individual Engi is made up of trillions of nanomachines, their culture still revolves around traditional social interactions. A nearby station seems to be constructed for entertainment of passing Engi travelers. So basically nothing. I should have just jumped there. We lost distance. You make contact with an isolated Engi science station, who are staying put despite the likelihood of Mantis invasion. They suggest you trial some experimental technology. And you happily accept. I want to be able to get this quest done. And I don't know that I'll be able to get out of here without fighting them if we jump to this. I only have enough to be able to buy fuel. So we're going to skip it. Couldn't really get anything there if we needed to anyway. Not much remains in this abandoned system. However, scans reveal a nearby mining platform with some salvageable materials. That is even more. So now we can come over here, put 2 into this. We now have triple shields. And this. We'll probably end up getting quad shields. I don't know if we'll upgrade the engine anymore. But quad shields with this should make us pretty indomitable. Quest, then we'll hit distress and work up. Shortly after you arrive, the ship you were escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for the help and offer you a reward. 67, sweet. Let's see. What else can we upgrade? 2 more points into this could be pretty sweet. An extra point on hacking could give it more options. There's blue options for an upgraded medbay. So we'll pick that up. And... we're pretty good, actually. Put 2 points into this. Yeah, okay. It is now possible to have both of these active at the same time, if we actually happen to need that. And it gives us more points to be able to distribute. We're not going to be able to get that achievement until probably close to the end, because I'm going to need to fill out a lot more of these systems, but I'll do the counting in between episodes just to make sure. Can we make 3 jumps? Or 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 4. If this is the first one, I think we could make 3 from there. I'm not 100% though. We're going to risk it. I at least don't think, maybe with anti-ship batteries. We can't buy fuel. I think we'll be fine. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. You find the decaying remains of some ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some crew on board to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable, but one of the weapons appears salvageable, and there's a strange stasis pod that catches your eye. I realize that the station chamber is for that last super ship, but we need to go to an Engi place or something, which we've already gone through 2 of, so I don't know that we'll get another one, to wake up the Lanius, and then we have to go to the event thing with the Lanius to try and find it. Like, I feel like we're too far in the run to be able to get this. If we're going to do this, it'll probably be with the Kruos, because we start with the Lanius crew. So I'm going to take the weapon and any spare scrap. Your crew grabs what they can and returns to the ship before the asteroid hits. You take a look at what you've recovered once you move clear of the asteroid field. An ion stunner, which is kind of cool. It's the ion weapon that stuns the crew primarily. And 24 scrap. A little light on the scrap department, but we'll live. The complex arrangements of ship hulls and FTL drive capacitors floating abandoned in space suggest the Engi were here not too long ago, but no longer. Oh, it was just on. What can I do to help prepare for this? No, why are you 30? I was going to put another point in so I could have hacking up too. You found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. There is not any ship batteries, which means they need to survive us. I'm going to fire this at the shields. Also, we charge up faster because augment. Yeah, they have a burst laser 2, a single shot laser, and a hull missile from the looks of it. So when our super shields go down, if this thing is about to fire, then I'll put points into the battery, and we'll activate our drones. This is still holding, so we don't need to. This is down, so I will hit this and these to hopefully knock out a weapon. Yep, they lost the missile. So what was that about surviving long enough to do something? Without any ship batteries, I'm not scared of them at all, for I am Zoltan. Oh, what? You can't get through my triple shields. My evasion is too high. Even though you shoot 4 lasers, some of them miss. Well, that ship's destroyed. You want to get in there so bad? You're welcome to it. You get fuel. And then you watch them. And you watch them. And around 40 health usually they break through the door. And then this is immediately drained because both sides of this are open, and they don't make it through this door. Closed. Just take a point out of here and casually pump up our oxygen. We can wait this out. I mean, it's not like there's any rush or anything. Hopefully the rebels can survive long. Why don't I just fight the whole fleet right here, honestly? I'll take you. 20 on 1. Let's do it. Alright, we're getting a little too cocky, but at the same time, it feels great. You arrive in Zoltan space. From what you have heard, they anticipated the coming war and made preparations to hold their borders. Oh. Right, that wasn't a thing. I would like to go this way. Okay, these all lead here. Ooh, and these all lead here too, so maybe we'll go around it like this. I want to hit a lot of them, but I also would like to stay out of nebulas. I realize because this isn't a nebula region, that we save even more time inside of nebulas. But I don't trust them. I mean, I guess we don't have mind control, and we're not doing any boarding or anything. The nebula turns out to be the hiding place of a terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. They don't seem prepared to risk your leaving with their coordinates and open fire. Wow, are they ever armed to the teeth? And they only have double shields. Let's do something about that. Oh, I can't even see their weapon charge power. Flak. Does this shoot flak? Yeah, and flak debris, so this would actually shoot one of them. Though honestly, this thing would probably get hit by the other flak debris, since I think this would only shoot one of them. They do have a missile, so that's probably a let-out since it's tiny. Single shot and the... That's not the good one. The good one has 2 lines. I need to remember that. This is a single line, so that's the 8-second shot one. They still have considerable weapons. But I'm not getting too worried about doing anything immediately until that shield's down. Now that's good. And since their shields are completely down, I can hit you from wherever I want here. So let's see if I shoot you right here. I can hit 5 rooms. I could hit 5 rooms. 3 fuel, 33. I don't need fuel as bad now. I think they just fired a missile, which we have a decent chance of dodging. However, I will use this backup battery for the first time this run. And I will put it into this defense drone, since we have a lot of them anyway. Bloop. I'm not going to risk that hitting me. Ooh, this thing actually shoots them pretty fast. We only have 15 seconds of the drone, but we only need 15 seconds, since their other missile was just stopped, and we killed them with a laser. See, it got wiped out by the flak debris. I figured flak debris would destroy defense drones a lot. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful stuff. 53 and 2 fuel. What can I do with 78? We're getting pretty close to the end, actually. I need to get more power out. Since we don't have that other Zoltan, let's see. 3, and then a potential 4 from this if I power it up would give us 7. So in order to get the 29 fuel, we would need at least 22 power on this, which would be all of this and then 2 because they're 5 each. So we still need to spend like 180 scrap just on power here in order to be able to do it, as well as putting more points into the backup battery, which is also pretty expensive. But I need places to put those points as well. Honestly, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to do it, unless these things over here count. But I don't think they do. That would actually be really hard to do, considering how expensive these get later. Dang, I really wanted that layout. It might actually be easier to not upgrade the... No, wait. No, not upgrading the reactor would probably be a lot harder. We only got this far because of all the shields and stuff. Let's just bank it for now. over here and up. Or up and over. Well, let's go up and over. We can hit a ton on the other side. I didn't get that last Zoltan that I wanted. That sucks. Hey, it's a chance for that Zoltan I wanted. A maintenance crew here has hunkered down in the abdomen of a long-dead space whale. Layla. That stuff. Could get fuel. Alright, so what we're gonna do... We're gonna go to our ship, we're gonna go to our crew, and we're gonna say, Matt, I'm sorry. It's not us, it's you. And we're going to buy Layla. Because these things are cool. Don't particularly need them. You are now Zoltan. And you will now wait in the shield room. Because we already have someone in the shield room. To my understanding, the ion weapons cannot remove shields if the power is being given by Zoltans. So we will always have at least single shields, no matter what, as long as we have these two in here. Unless it's damaged, of course. This extra point, I could put this into here. So we have 6. 6 is 12. 13, 14, 20. We have 20 points in use right now. We need to get 9 more somewhere. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is 7. We need to be able to place 2 more points. Alright, so we just need to upgrade 2 other things. We could put 1 point in hacking, that wouldn't be a problem, and then 1 point in another thing. As long as we jump around a lot here... Oh wait, this is 6, not 7. What the hell am I saying? We're actually good on track for this, then. Yeah, actually, the last 2 could be the shields. Alright. I'm not as worried now. You pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter. The Mantis, they're here, please. You're interrupted by fire off the port bow. Hull missile, I assume. The dual charge, faster every time thing. They're going to board us. With an Engi? Okay, never mind. I was like, what? What madness is this? Do they know something that we don't? I realize that we are the... Can you move up here? I don't want you here. I want you up there. No, I want them to be together. This looks dumb. Sorry. Shoot. And you have boarding and you're not going to use it? Okay. I wonder if I shoot from right here. I can! So I will. This will hit 5 rooms. I could start over here and go up actually, but I'd rather hit the oxygen than the doors, since they don't have doors anyway. Like, look, they still have the orange ones. That means it's only got a single point in it. Fire! And now they don't have any way to aim or anything. We still have our super shields, so I don't have to worry about activating the drones. And their shields will stay down because they can't dodge this. And because they can't dodge, we can do this. Oh no, they're attacking our hacking. By rhymes, you will die. 2 fuel, 48 scrap. And now we just watch them slowly die. Like good people. Honestly, I didn't realize that, but opening both of these sides, it really does make it vent oxygen faster. Like, this is venting out like crazy. Bloop. That's pretty nice. And I've used this once, so I can say that it was totally worth it. All the worths. You have to admit, Zoltan space is beautiful. And peaceful. I know, half of us are Zoltan, and the other half are Engi, and apparently they live right next to each other. You jump just in time to witness a Zoltan ship's FTL drive overload. In their final moments, they implore you not to get involved, but it's too late. Their attacker is already upon you. Ooh. That's some serious business there, triple shields. 2 of the lasers that shoot faster over time. Do they have a drone system or anything? No, they have a boarding system. So they could come over to my ship and suffocate if they feel like it. I think we're going to launch this onto their weapons, just in case, so that whenever this gets too charged up, I can interrupt their shots. They do not have missiles. And this can only penetrate one layer of shields. So they're relying on these firing. But I mean, they can shoot 5, pretty much. So Ion Blast continue to shoot. We will be targeting their weapons. Yeah. I should deny you right beforehand so that you can't take down the super shields to begin with. This will give me more time. Oh, Halberd Beam, you can't fire. This thing would actually have to hit a few times to get through that. Let's see where this goes. Nope, it missed. You're fired. Flak is firing up. I need to be able to get through their shields. This defense drone will not help, nor will the anti-personnel drone, so I can't really do anything else to help me. Oh, those are the charge ones, not the dual ones. Which ends up meaning the same. We have a good evasion, so even if they fire 4 times, it's expected that about half of them should miss, which should leave us good since we have triple shields. But I'm going to fire this flak right into the middle of their ship. And when that hits them, and they lose all of their shields, I'm going to attack from right here. No. Alright. These 4. That way I hit the cockpit and they can't dodge anything. The weapons take a hit. And these go down. I can pull back if they need to anyway, since I have this. Which I think I will, actually. It'd probably be better to use this on cooldown instead of waiting for a good time to use it, like, right before they're done. Because, I mean, it prevents it from charging anyway, so even if it just stays here, it gets the same point done. I need to start using it more often. Unfortunately, the thing that they broke... Let's hold off for a second here. I need the flak to fire first. And now that it has fired again, it's powering up to its FTL drive. You've clearly bested us. We merely request our lives. Unfortunately for you, not only is this not a weapon that I would use immediately, because I'm not too focused on crew and boarding and stuff, but I already have one of these. And because you guys absolutely love this part of the ship so much, why don't you just suffocate? 66 instead. Ah, slug person, you die so quickly. And they're not mantis, so they'll get through the doors even slower. Oh, and it takes him forever to walk over there to break through it. That's great. You're a rock. Why do you need oxygen? I don't understand. They're organic rock. Well, actually, I guess organic just means carbon-based. I don't know. Ship stuff. 180 for that. You do need quite a bit more power to actually be able to do this, though. One more point in there would be allow me to do that. Is there a store nearby? There is a store up there which we could hit afterwards. I could hit here, and then jump up to here, and then go to there and come down. They're quite far away, and they will be slowed down in these sectors. Let's save up and see what we can get, and if we don't, then I'll just upgrade the crap out of our power. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way towards the beacon here. They hail, this is a Zoltan peace envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding. You hear them out. You continue, they take your silence for stuff, you go to the location, which is actually the location I wanted to go to. And then you say the magic words and you get free stuff. You spy 2 pirate ships lurking here. One has fuel, one has ammunition. There's absolutely no reason for us to go after the ammunition one. Even if they do have drone parts. Secure the fuel supply. Oh, it had triple shields there for a second. Did you guys see that? It's because of the ion storm, which actually was something I was curious about. I want to see if this battery works here for that. So, in order to still have our triple shields, and yet still be able to fire these weapons, we would have to take... how many are we going to have to take out of here? They have a charging laser, which can store up to 4, and a Leto from the looks of it. They're going to have a hard time getting through our stuff. So let's take 2 out of here to turn the halberd beam on. The charge ion would not be very useful if it only had 15 seconds to do stuff. But if I take... we're more likely to get hit by this, but it's going to take them forever to get through our shields anyway. So if I take these out, maybe I could put this onto the... No, actually, why not put 1 point on here, and then just launch this at their shields? We'll drain the shields and then fire the halberd beam. Bloop. And we have slightly better evasion for it. In fact, let's use this and put these points into the engine. Dodge? No. Oh well. So we drain that out. Gone. With these shields down, we attack the shields. Oh no, wait, they had triple shields, so even if we attack this... Well, it can't hurt. And we can hit them pretty well anyway. Ooh, that managed to charge up all 4 shots. This could be bad. Oh no. It actually hit us! I knew I should have defense droned. I relied too much on an uncertain factor. Let me put this into here, actually. Get ready. You know... I think I'm just going to put a defense drone up. It's not going to last much longer, but... I should have done that instead. Live and learn. We're still in the green. Good, 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 good. More damage to their engines as well. The next laser will finish them, assuming they don't get double shields. Shoot it! Right, sweet. It ran out of power. But it doesn't matter because they won't get a fire again. So we took 2 points of damage from this encounter. 3 of our fuel back, 30 more stuff. Jumping up to here. Zoltan are fascinated by other species, and have set up something of an alien knick-knack shop here. Why not take a look? Double the missiles, essentially. Half damage from low oxygen, stealth weapons, or whatever. 2 defense drones could be amazing. Hopper beam we already have. Hollow laser we've used already. I might honestly want to get a second defense drone. For the first time, because they don't have... The drones that they launch over, we could have our anti-personnel drones fight their drones. So on the second time we could use this anti-personnel drone, but I think the first time and the third time, more defense drones would be more worth it. So let's... I can sell these things too. Oh, we also have a combat drone. I'm not too keen on using these, though. Like, I realize they're good, obviously, because the stuff shoots at my ship all day long. Especially when we knock out the stuff with the flag stuff. But especially since they have, the 1-power drone things that shoot attacking drones, I feel like the offensive drones kind of fell off a little. So let's just sell both of those. And I would like to buy this just in case. We might want to buy this too. Just so that if we... I think we will. Because we're going to get a bunch of free drone parts. If I have this, then after every encounter with the Rebel Flagship, we can be at full health by just using these hull repair things. So I'm going to buy this in preparation for the final fight, and I'm going to buy this in preparation for the final fight. We're going to get free repairs, so I'm going to try and see if we can make it all the way to Sector 8 without ever having repaired once. It's probably dumb, but we have 16 fuel. Can we make a buy without buying more? We're getting kind of close to the end. I'll risk it. Because I still need... I want that achievement. That's a lot of what I'm thinking about. And flak. 1 extra floating point. That's because it was for the oxygen. That makes sense. So... yeah, we can do this last. Let's see if I remember this one. You arrive, and you attempt to hail them. Perhaps there can be reconciliation of our ideas without war. Surrender. Rebellion is causing millions of deaths. True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. And you get 76 scrap. And Envoy the Engi, who's great at everything. We actually got him. Cool. There's a 50% chance that you don't get Envoy. So, Envoy is the best at everything. So I think... yeah, everybody else who's already doing something is already the best of their kind. So I think you are fired. And now we have Envoy. And 76 extra scrap. Which means once we get to 180, and this is still Sector 6, right? Sector 6. When we get 180, we'll be able to get our quad shields. Take that out of there, put that in there. Oh, no, wait, I see now. What we were missing was that, because we had someone off the... with Layla gone, we lost the power. So you can come into here. And stay. Actually, you're awesome at everything. Jax was the flight? Okay. So you're great at piloting. Fish is... not very good at shields. Because nothing ever gets to hit us. So you guys are going to leave this room. And then Envoy is going to be on the computer. And then you guys are going to come in and join Envoy. And now Envoy is using the shields, and Envoy is great at shields. So we have much better shields now. And we have the 4 Zoltan that I wanted, and the 4 Engi that I wanted, because I wanted to split the crew half. Unfortunately, I can't get you up here. Wait a minute. Wait. No, let me move you. Okay. Not a big deal. Either way. Yeah, let's jump to the exit. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Alright. I think... the next episode or two is probably going to be the last one. I'm probably going to end up... I don't know. If we win, we'll use the Mantis ship more than likely, because brand new stuff. And if we don't, we'll take the crew house. I think I might... I think I'm going to put a poll in the top right up here and ask preferred episode lengths. Because I've been kind of making these a bit longer because of that trip that I was on, and I was only uploading 1, but now that I'm uploading 2 again, I haven't changed the episode length. So I don't know how that fits, or if it makes it worse for you to watch if they're longer or not. So let's put a poll in the top right sometime during the video. Actually, it's there the whole video, but it'll probably pop up sometime around nowish or something. And let me know how long you want the videos to be. I'm going to put some ranges up here for episode lengths. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.